going to do a little bit of a different type of live stream here. So I'm actually going to do a mystery beer that I actually received from Nerdsense earlier today. I uploaded on the channel a look at the mystery beer when I did it when it was recorded, which I tried to do live before, but there was an issue where it didn't go live for whatever reason. Something was all screwed up. So now I'm going to actually look to go live and share this one. So don't know what is actually in the beer itself. This is what I received from Sean over at Nerdsense. And if you don't know Sean and Nerdsense, he's actually over there with Mike doing some pretty good stuff on the beers. Make sure you check them out. I'll put a link down in the description after the video as well. But yeah, those guys are having some pretty good beers over there, telling some pretty good beer stories as well, and doing some good things on their channel. So make sure you definitely check them out as well. And let me just check here on the stream coming through. What is going on, Jimmy, over there, cuffing stuff? What is happening, my friend? Hopefully you are having a great Sunday and able to kick back today and have a little fun, a little relaxation, and depending on the weather, maybe partake outside and do some different things. So yeah, so it's easily a 16-ounce can that they actually sent here. So let's go ahead and I guess just crack it open and see if I can start pulling together what they actually sent this time. Now the first one, if you didn't see the video, slightly off on it. Actually, the two styles were pretty close to what I thought it was to what it actually was, but make sure you check that out again. That was earlier today. Nice crackety can. And I can tell you already coming out here, it's got a darkish color to it, so it might be, I would say it might be a porter or stout, but actually that might be a little bit more of a redder type color than I expected. Not getting too much off the note there from the can, which is why you always should enjoy your beer in a glass when possible. And this one's got a little bit of a dribbling taking place here, so give me a second. So get that into the glass. Spilled a little bit here on the computer. And let me just grab my towel real quick. Alright, yeah, it does suck when it spills out of the can a little bit, and being that it was over my laptop, I want to make sure to get that so nothing happens to it. But here we got the dark color of the beer. Now the head actually dissipated rather quickly, so I'm just going to pour some more on here. And with the head not hanging in as long, kind of curious what it may be. Now the problem you have with mystery beers as well is that you don't know when you should actually enjoy them, right? When you should actually store them. If this is one that should be enjoyed when it's a little more warmer, a little more cold. So I'm trying to settle into it. I'm getting chocolate coming out now. I'm getting some sweetness starting to come out. A little maltiness. I feel like this one might be more... Oh, this could be a porter. It could be a stout. Technically a stout is a porter, but trying to get it broken down and defined. I want to say it's actually got a feel to maybe be more of a porter on the nose. What is happening, Cooking? Good to see you. And this one is tough. Plus it's still cold, so it's kind of like muting the aromas a little bit. Let's get the taste. It's got a good taste to it. Nice feel of the body. I'm going to say this is actually probably leading to be a porter. Not too thin. Hey, what's going on, Flo? What's happening, brother? Trying to figure out this mystery beer that was sent to me. You get a nice soakiness in the cheeks from the flavor. It's got a nice body on it, nice medium body. Feel a nice amount of the flavor in the throat there. A little bit of that subtle bitterness in play. Does have some thinness in the body as well. Oh, it is, Flo. It is tough. But the way it's actually leaving flavors in my mouth right now, I'm going to actually say this is actually going to be a stout rather than a beer. It's got a little bit of creaminess in the body. So I'm leaning toward a milk stout on this one. Good carbonation. Not really too thick, so if I have to look at maybe what the ABV is on here, I'm not getting much alcohol coming through. Maybe somewhere between 6 to 7%, somewhere in that area. The more it sticks in the throat and in my cheeks, the more I'm feeling it is to be that stout characteristic. A little bit of a, almost like a sour type feel to it, which again, you can pick up sometimes with some of those milk type stouts. Man, this is a tough one. Sean, you said a good one here. It is a very tasty beer. The flavor is coming through nicely. Definitely one you can kick back and enjoy. A nice one you could enjoy a cigar with. Wouldn't mind having this one like with a grilled steak. That would actually work out well. But is it a milk stout versus more just a regular stout? That's the question. I'm going to go with the stout on this one. It's either going to be a milk, possibly, although it seems like it has a little bit more body than a dry roasted Irish stout, but I'm going to say maybe a milk stout because of that after flavor being left in the mouth. Not too heavy on it, so I'm going to say maybe around 6% ABV. So that being said, let's see what it actually is under here. Again, here's the can. Don't know what it is. The first one they sent, I was off by a very, very close in the style, so hopefully I may know something here. We open this baby up. Oh man, that was sitting in the back of my head too. So this is actually directions to see a ghost. The one thing that I was actually dabbling with in my head was if it was possibly a Baltic Porter. And it turns out this one is actually a Baltic Porter. So a little tricky on that one. Red wine and bourbon barrel fermented Baltic Porter with Sanglos grapes. Wow, that is tough. And whew, I was actually off on the ABV. The ABV on this one is actually 12% ABV, and I was thinking it's down around 6, so you're not feeling any of that alcohol. It's very smooth. Apparently, I'm not doing very good on the blind tasting here on some of these beers. Oh, man. I'm better off just tasting it and telling you the features that I get out of stuff, I guess, than actually trying to guess what they are blind. Man, that hurts. Yeah, probably should. I was thinking early on like a Baltic Porter, which actually I've only had a few of them, but it kind of reminded me of that. But then I was like, no, maybe it's something else there with the being a stout. So, and a Baltic Porter, for those of you who don't know, is actually a lager, but it has that characteristic that kind of puts in that porter type area as well. But pretty cool looking can. It's almost like the Pac-Man ghost or something around the Eiffel Tower or something. So some pretty cool artwork on this one here. And it's another one that got me. So first two mystery beers, not as great out of the box. But talking about this beer here, very smooth, very nice, very delectable. If you want something that has a little bit of kind of that sweetness to it, not overly bittering, very smooth. Baltic Porter is another one that you can actually enjoy as a pairing with a steak, which is probably why I thought about steak as I was trying to guess this one here. Nice amount of duration of flavor in the mouth. Again, this one is 12% ABV. Does not feel like 12%, feels very low. So a 4-pack of these will definitely get you where you want to go in a quick way. But outside of that, it's a nice one. It's one that I'm glad that Sean you sent to me, and I need to practice more of these like blind taste tests so I can get more familiar. But you know, only done it twice. It's not my thing as of yet, so it takes a while to do stuff. Maybe I should study a little bit more in the different styles, set up a little tasting or something, which actually wouldn't be a bad video. I could do some beers and maybe do a tasting between the different styles that everybody can watch there as well. But yeah, this one got me. You got me twice, Sean. The first one, not as much. This one definitely tripped me up. So, hey, you can't run if you don't fall a few times, right? So, it takes a while to get there. Obviously, I'm not ready to be a Cicerone as of yet, but you know what? I like to enjoy the beer still. Anyway, so if you happen to see Directions to See a Ghost, I didn't name the brewery off of this one here. This is from Burlington Beer Company out of Williston, Vermont. Definitely check it out. A very nice Baltic Porter. If you follow me on Untapped, you'll see me there while I post this here in a little bit on my thoughts on it. Don't get a lot of the red wine out of this one. I do get a nice sweetness there from the barreling that took place. So you do have like a little bit of that vanilla scent, some of that. You don't get as much of the oak sense, but you have that sweetness in there. So some of that bourbon seems to be seeping through. And as far as the grapes, didn't really get the grapes too much. Sometimes on beers, you'll get the grapes, kind of like that wine type feel. That didn't come through as much for me. Maybe the other notes had taken over, but any way you look at it, a very nice beer from Burlington Beer Company. Well, that's the mystery beer for tonight. Thanks for everybody that definitely tuned in. If you guys don't know Flow Rider, make sure you check him out as well. He is kicking it on his channel from time to time. Does a lot of fishing if you're a fishing fan. Plus, he's a mountaineer, so you know that's good all in itself. So make sure you check out Flow Rider Hillbilly. Cooking in a Mo, thank you for swinging by. Go Mountaineers is right. And hopefully I would catch you soon again. And if you don't know Cooking in a Mo, you can check her out on her channel as well, where she's doing her thing here on YouTube. That being said, thanks for everybody that tuned in. And if you want to see more of these mystery beers or see me fall flat on my face, let me know. Leave a comment. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Cheers. Remember, there's always time.